Hey boo, thanks so much for coming back to Be Restyle. On today's episode, I got a question from you guys asking me how to safely switch from keto to Weight Watchers. So I want to first start this video by giving a little disclaimer. Keto is an awesome diet for some people. Some people have lost a lot of weight on keto. Some people need the ketogenic diet for health issues that their doctor has specifically recommended for them to be on the ketogenic diet. For instance, I know that there has been some research to say that the ketogenic diet has been really good for epilepsy and that they've had favorable outcomes for people that have epilepsy. I am not a doctor and this is not a video about medical advice. Okay, girl, what this video is for those girls who were just trying out the ketogenic diet. You lost some weight and you realize that it's not sustainable for you. And that's where I was. If you go back a little bit far, like a year into my videos, you'll see that I tried out the ketogenic diet for exactly 3 months and I lost weight. While I was doing keto, I enjoyed it. I love the perks of, having a clear mindset. I lost weight very, very quickly, and all that good stuff. But the problem was whenever I wanted to get off of keto, the weight would just jump back on me. And I didn't really do the research to figure out why until later on down the road. But basically, long story short, without this being a scientific thing, because this is not a video about science, your glycogen stores get depleted on keto. And basically your cells empty the water out. And a lot of the weight that you lose in the beginning when you're on keto is just water loss. You lose a tremendous amount of water. That's why they call it the keto flu, because you feel so sick in the beginning because you lose all this water and you have to use electrolytes to try to replenish the water and blah, blah, blah. But long story short is you lose a lot of water weight, okay, in the beginning. Now, there are people that stay on keto for a long time. It's sustainable for them. And eventually they begin to lose fat and it's a diet that works for them. It was not sustainable for me, full stop, girl. When I tell you I need beans and rice in my life, I need beans and rice in my life like Tom needs Jerry. I need beans and rice in my life like Timon needs Puma. Okay, girl? I need beans and rice in my life. So carbohydrates is something that I decided a long time ago I could simply never live without. And so keto was just not the diet for me. So moving into Weight Watchers, I had a dilemma because I was like, girl, I'm going to stop keto. I'm going to start eating all these carbs and I'm going to gain all my weight back. Ding, ding, ding. You are correct. I'm not going to say you're going to gain all the weight back because that's not true. And if you do these tips in this video, you are going to avoid gaining real weight back, okay? The water weight that you might put back on is because those glycogen stores are filling back up with water, and it just is what it is. But the goal is long-term sustainable weight loss. The goal is to be able to do something health-wise that you can stick with for a lifetime. And at least having that diet or that lifestyle to help you to have the tools that you need for lifelong health. And that's what Weight Watchers has done for me. I have been able to stick with Weight Watchers, pregnancy or not. Like I said, I'm not losing weight right now, but the tools that I use help me to sustain a healthy pregnancy, helps me to sustain a healthy life. And that's why I love Weight Watchers. It's easy for me. And you have to find what's easy for you. Maybe that is keto, but you're in this video because I had a question saying that you want to switch from keto back to Weight Watchers and you don't want to gain a lot of weight back. Okay, so one thing I want you to realize is when you switch to Weight Watchers, I don't want you to be alarmed if you gain a little bit of weight. It's just water weight. It's going to go away. You're going to be fine, okay? It's temporary. We have to stop getting into a mindset of like, okay, if I gain 3 pounds, it's 3 pounds forever. Or if I gain a little bit of weight, it's over and done with and life is just done. No, girl, no. That's not how weight loss works, okay? There are going to be times when you pick up weight and you put down weight, okay? But at the end of the day, are you being healthy? Are you sticking to your goals? Are you moving forward towards a healthy lifestyle? Stop worrying. So I said it before, stop worrying so much about what the scale says and focus more about your healthy lifestyle. And the weight is going to surely go away and the weight is going to surely go down. The healthier you are and the better choices that you make, the better your life is going to be. So that's number one. Switching from keto to Weight Watchers is you're going to have to get out of a high fat mindset. And it's funny because my older sister did this with me as well. When we switched from keto to Weight Watchers, we were both like, oh, like, what are we supposed to eat? Because the cheese is a lot of points. The red meat is a lot of points. The meat in general is a lot of points. It's a totally different tool to lose weight. Keto and Weight Watchers are two totally different things. And so switching your mindset might take a beat, and that's okay. Give yourself time to mentally switch from high fat, low carb to a well-balanced diet. Because let's just be real, Weight Watchers is balanced, girl. It's balanced. It's not calorie restriction. It's focused more on healthy 0-point foods and kind of making sure that those additional foods that are higher in fats, are higher in carbs, are moderated but not eliminated. Okay, so that's going to be your first thing, is your mindset. Your mindset is a high fat diet. You're eating nuts and cheese and meat all the time, and having to switch to Weight Watchers is going to be a mindset shift. Go ahead and prepare yourself for that. The first week when you switch, you're going to want to lower your dietary fats. Okay, you're going to want to lower your dietary fats. That does not mean increase your carbs like crazy, because that will jump the weight right back on you, because you're going to hold on to water. It's not real weight. As I said, it's just water weight. So you want to make sure to go ahead and start lowering those fats. Weight Watchers is not a high proponent of a high fat diet. Okay, start lowering those fats down a little bit, and you're going to focus, zero in on your 0-point foods. Okay, that means that every time you want a snack, it's the apple, it's the orange, it's celery, it's carrots, it's this, that, and the third. You're focusing on it, getting in as many 0-point foods as possible that first week. You're focused on making sure that you are monitoring your meat intake. Your meat is not out of control that first week. Give your body a chance to adjust. Okay, don't freak out if you step on the scale and you weigh more. Don't freak out. It's okay. Give yourself a chance. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to lower those fats down, not even focus on fat. Focus on your Weight Watchers. Okay. You're on Weight Watchers now. So what we're doing is we're focusing on our 0-point foods. We're focusing on our water, and we're focusing on making sure that we are measuring out our meat to where our meat is not a huge portion of meat, and we're not focused on a lot of carbs, because you just went from no carbs. So you can't go from no carbs to two cups of rice in a meal. Okay, girl, take a beat. Get you a third a cup of rice. Okay, enter in those carbs slowly. You don't want to just like, okay, I'm going to go for a cup of beans. Okay, because those are higher point foods. Anyway, not higher point foods, but you're focusing on the 0-point foods. You're focusing on lean meats, and you're focusing on smaller portions of carbs that first week. Okay. Moving into your second week, again, you're going to focus on your 0-point foods. You're going to maybe slightly increase your carbs to like a half a cup. That's really what I eat on Weight Watchers anyway. I don't go crazy with the carbs on Weight Watchers because I know I'm a little bit carb sensitive. Right now I can't eat wheat anyway, or bread or anything like that anyway. So really the only thing that I can eat is rice. So I would say focus on one carb that you feel like you really want to introduce back into your diet, and introduce that the first week a little bit, and then a little bit more the second week. Okay. And don't start switching around here, there, and everywhere on Weight Watchers. You're on the green plan, you lost 2 pounds. It's like, oh, that's not enough weight. I need to switch to the blue plan. I need to switch to the purple plan. No, girl, just whatever plan Weight Watchers puts you on, stick it out. I'm going to say it again. Stick it out. Weight Watchers is a science-based program. They know what program and plan you should be on. So you don't want to be jumping to, fro, hither and thither, and then you're not reaching a goal. Because if you don't know where you're going, if you don't have your sights set on a specific goal, and you're all over the place, here, there, and everywhere, all over the map, you're not going to reach your destination. Reaching your destination means zeroing in on your goal, staying to plan, even if that week you didn't lose no weight, even if that month you didn't lose no weight. You're staying on the plan, you're doing your exercise, you're drinking your water, and eventually, with these healthy outcomes, you're going to see the weight drop down. There were some weeks where I would lose 10, 12 pounds in a week. And then the next week, I didn't lose any weight at all. There were some months where I would lose like 3 pounds the whole month. And then the next month, I lost like 15 pounds. If I would have jumped here, there, and everywhere, I would not have lost as much weight as I did. the reason why I was able to lose the weight and keep it off was because I was focused on my goal and I did not get distracted by other plans and other diets and other this and that and the third, okay? Stop being desperate to lose weight and start being desperate to be healthy. Start being desperate to have better labs. Start being desperate to be healthy overall. And if you have diabetes, you're eating healthy because you want to get rid of the insulin. You want to, and I mean type 2. If you're moving towards a healthy lifestyle because you want to be healthy, not because you want to weigh a certain amount or look a certain way or be a certain way. Because I'm telling you that all of those amazing things come when you are healthy. Your skin glows. It ain't just about the weight loss, girl. You're not looking like an empty bag of chips. Your skin glows. Your skin clears up. You lose the weight. You feel confident. You feel strong. You feel healthy. That's what it's about. So don't worry when you move from keto to Weight Watchers. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. Don't stress. So all of my friends who are moving from keto to Weight Watchers, I want to encourage you guys. Focus on those 0 point foods. Focus on eating leaner meats. Focus on lowering your fats. Focus on your water. Focus on your energy out walking. Focus on all of the things that are necessary for you. In my previous videos that I've shared so many videos, over 45 videos with you guys on Weight Watchers, how to be healthy. Focus on that. And I'm telling you, with time, you're going to get healthier, you're going to get stronger, you're going to be better for it. There's nothing worse than trying to do something that you know in your heart and your mind is not sustainable for you. If you love eating what you love to eat, which most of us do, then keto is not going to be a sustainable lifestyle change. And there are some people who are so strong-willed and they don't care for carbs that much anyway. And it wasn't that big of a deal to them in the first place anyway, that maybe keto might work for them. Or, I have been inspired to change my diet in a lot of ways because of a health condition. So sometimes that, not having an epileptic fit or whatever your doctor has, placed you on this diet for keto, that is more important than anything that I'm saying in this video. So you have to stick with what your doctor says. And even like with me, having to cut out, spaghetti and stuff like that, the spaghetti is not worth it. Even a small portion that you can have on weight, it's not worth it, for me to break out in a rash all over my body. So we have to really think about our own health. We have to think about all the decisions that we are making for ourselves and make our life decisions based on what is best for us. Okay, guys? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped somebody. If it did, give it a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of the video, drop me a big smiley face. And if you have a question that you want to ask me, please leave it in the comment section below. I might just make a video about your question next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.